Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up on the HTV News Show, we have information on Crocker Attire, Trivia Team, and Overdue Book Day. All this and much, much more coming up on this Thursday, November 7th, 2024, Gold Day edition of the HTV News Show. The news starts now.
Buenos dias, Crocker.
Let's go over to our top story.
Crocker gear sales are at lunch today. These are high-quality, insanely A+ grade attire. You will love it. Be a breathtaking student and rock your gear tomorrow for Crocker Gear Fridays. Shirts are $20 and hats are $25. Get your gear today, Crocker Scholars.
In the news, as you know, Trump won the race on Tuesday and will become the next president of the United States. After a close contest, Trump surpassed Harris and won with close to 300 electoral votes. The transition to the new administration will begin on January 20th, 2025, when President Trump will take office.
The library will be closed at lunch today and tomorrow, so the trivia team can prepare for their competition. Book club will still meet in the back of the library on Thursday. Please visit Oasis if you need a place to study. The library will be open during morning recess.
I'm Justin with the birthdays for today. Wish a happy birthday to Evelyn. Have a fantastic birthday.
Hi, I'm Evelyn.
And I'm Kendall.
Welcome back to Take a Trip to Leadership. Crocker merch is on sale Thursdays at lunch recess. Make sure to bring cash. Do you need your own gear for Spirit Rush Fridays? You can bring your own piece of clothing to P2 on Thursday at lunch, and leadership will press a Crocker logo on your item.
The next dance is Friday, December 6th from 6 to 8, and the next student government meeting is next Wednesday. Shout out to Luke T., Henry H., and Samuel W. for making Crocker t-shirts.
Bye, Vikings!
Today is Overdue Book Day. Please check your library account and turn in your library books. See Miss Gilchrist if you need to turn in books. Please turn in books. Others want to read them.
Hi, I'm Riley with your weather report. We'll have highs in the 70s this morning, and it'll drop to the 50s in the evening. The skies are looking clear and sunny this week, but be ready for fall weather coming our way.
Hi guys, I don't know if you remember, but the Potato Club is in the lecture hall. Remember last time when I said the lecture hall? It's still there, in the lecture hall. There are only 99 people who can go into the lecture hall at one time, so be quick and get your seat in the lecture hall.
And don't forget, it's on Thursday in the lecture hall.
I'm Kara with your intramurals. We have an exciting matchup today between Miss Lee versus Mr. McKenzie. Have fun, 8th graders.
Wednesday's Veterans Day event was a huge success. Thank you to Ms. Slater for organizing this event, and thanks to all the volunteers who helped out with this event. Veterans Day will be on Monday, November 11th, and we will have a day off that day. Thanks to Mr. Slater, who filmed and produced video clips of some of the veterans. We leave you with those now.
Hi Crocker, I'm Tyler, and today is Veteran Appreciation Day. We're here to have a chat with veteran. Over here I have Mr. Jay Benson. We're going to ask him a question. How did your military service shape you to who you are today?
I think the 3.5 years that I was in the military, which I tried to avoid in the 60s, but because of the draft wound up having no choice, turned out to be the most meaningful 3 years of my entire life. I think it gave me responsibility as a young officer, having completed officer candidate school, that I would never have gotten in the civilian world, in the private sector. It gave me confidence that I could do these jobs, do different jobs. It just turned out to be one of the most rewarding experiences that I had, and I'm blessed for it.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for hosting Veterans Day.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Engel. We're going to ask him a question. What was the hardest part about being in the military, and how'd you cope with it?
So the hardest part of my being in the military was when I went to officers training school. I was having a very difficult time adapting to going from college where you were completely independent to military where you had all these rules and protocols that you had to follow. And I was not doing very well at adapting. I had to have an attitude adjustment to say, okay, the world has changed. I'm not in college anymore. I have to, adapt to what I'm in today. And I did that attitude adjustment. Things improved a lot after that, and I actually enjoyed my military career following that. That was it.
Thank you so much. Okay. I'm here with Mr. Howard. What was the most memorable experience during your service?
I would definitely say being fortunate to travel the world on 2 different deployments and being able to see a lot of different countries that I would probably never get to see again.
During those trips, what was one very memorable memory that stands?
In 2005, we were able to pull into Lisbon, Portugal, which was really great because they have the sister bridge to the Golden Gate Bridge there. So it was a nice little bit of that home feeling, being in a foreign country, being away from my family for, at that point, almost 8 months. So having a little bit of that home with the sister bridge of the Golden Gate Bridge.
I'm here with Ms. Zarker. What was the hardest part about being in the military, and how'd you cope with it?
The hardest part of being in the military is sometimes seeing things that you can't do anything about.
Do you have an example of this?
So when I was in deployment in Africa, we watched a lot of pirates, and there was an example of a ship being taken over by pirates, but it wasn't our remit to address the taken over ship.
How does that affect you and your life today?
So I try to take the small things that happen in my life every day and address things with honor and integrity.
What do you want people to understand or remember about veterans?
The thing I'd like people to understand or remember about us is that we're just everyday people just like you guys. We're called heroes, we're called a lot of things. Good. Some things are good, some things are bad. But the real heroes are the ones that are in the cemetery. All the boys and girls that are in the cemetery that didn't come home. I'm lucky enough to have come home to see my wife and children again. And just remember that we're human beings. We're just like you guys. No different. Nothing special. Just everyday people doing their thing. On behalf of the Marine Corps League, General J.C. Breckenridge, Detachment Number 10 of the Marine Corps League, I'd like to present you and the students of Crocker Middle School a letter of appreciation. That's for you. For all your hard work for bringing all of us veterans in, Army, Air Force, Navy, Space Force, wherever they're at. And I'd also like to present to the staff and students, thank you, a certificate of appreciation to Crocker Middle School. I'd like to say it's an honor and a privilege to be here. Thank you for having us. Happy Veterans Day. And happy Marine Corps birthday. It's 249 years for us. It's on the 10th, and it's a special day for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the veterans who came. It's really a privilege to have them. Happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service.
Adios, Crocker.
Bye.